Here, I was using my echo as a bait. Never reveal your position. If you can spend a game where you are unseen, that is best. Some think I take Unsealed Spellbook only for the teleport and flash, but never forget, dubstep ignite was a thing back in the days. Haha, we even got a flash out of it.
Now I will teach them to fear me. I will become what I must be. Why? Because I can.
Hello everyone and welcome in a new video. Today we will be trying Stride Breaker on Udyr with our usual playstyle. Enjoy! After a recommendation from a fellow player, we will be trying a speedier AD build on Udyr this game. We will go first with Stride Breaker and then an additional damage item, then full tank. Wait, is that a lost enemy jungler doing my red? Unforgivable. Hahaha, what an imbecile. This is typical. I play only broken champion player and he doesn't know what the game is. Red is, if not, the most important buff in the early levels. Some people think that Udyr doesn't have an ultimate, but Udyr is the ultimate spell itself. Rest in peace, dead enemy jungler. This game started in an odd manner, but our focus is always the same. Create a strong lead on our top side, then make sure that we get the first herald buff. One thing to remember, there is a selection of top laners that you should be careful when ganking, and Renekton is one of them. As a champion, Rekenton is made to be broken in the early levels. He can sustain, stun, engage and disengage while doing a lot of damage. On top of that, the wave is large and our top laner is a Poppy. There is a reason why you don't see a lot of those in your ranked games. But that being said, let's go ahead with our plan and secure our first milestone. This guy again, I don't know what he has been doing. But buddy, easy on the drinks and Tetris is still a game where you can have a lot of fun. A tip for every jungle, if you get tilted simply full clear twice and the tilt will be lifted. Only do risky plays when your mind is sound, and your judgment is clear. Unlike other junglers, Udyr clear is fast and his movement on the map is also consistent. You can do a play on top side, then sprint your way to bot side in matter of seconds. Additionally, if you choose to play the blue Udyr, your speed is insane, and your damage is not the best, but it will do to threaten a carry or solo an objective. Here, I was using my echo as a bait. Never reveal your position. If you can spend a game where you are unseen, that is best. Some think I take Unsealed Spellbook only for the teleport and flash, but never forget, dubstep ignite was a thing back in the days. Haha, we even got a flash out of it. No cast time and no anticipation. The only issue with Unsealed Spellbook is that once you choose your spell you can't rechange it. If you manage to choose the correct spell at the best moment, you'll be unstoppable. The poor Renekton, he is getting bullied. I didn't think that one gank will be enough to ruin his lane. Might as well add an Excel spreadsheet on how many ganks you need to ruin someone's lane for each champion. If I remember correctly, Echo went bot side. This means a free herald buff for our team. This time I took heal to bait LeBlanc and save Echo. But, this LB is playing it a bit safe. This lane is one of the hardest to gank, similar to Ahri. Even with click on hard CC, you barely manage to get anything done. Poor LeBlanc, she got a double dubstep ignite in one game. Dear viewers, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, otherwise Volibear will hug you to death. The amazing aspect of going AD Udyr is that you can take towers fast. We never refuse free gold, especially if it is tower platings. Mission accomplished, we got both heralds. The second herald is most likely the game ender. If used properly you can close the game out of it. Good thing that Poppy rotated to our side of the map. Even with 2 engaged champions and a homeless dude we still can't kill LeBlanc fast enough. The poor Graves was bent on killing bot lane, and that costed him 3 towers and an inhibitor. Great decision making, buddy. Since no one is coming over, I am sure that they are flaming each other in the chat. This is the best moment to end the game, once they do any sort of comeback or they see any hope of winning. They might use each other and switch the tides of the battle, then flame and report each other. I really wanted Herald to finish the last hit, that would have been big, but this is great. They don't have a wave clear champion and the game is still strongly in our favor. Right now, we are taking a risky play. I would have given out this Drake and went back to spend my gold. But I feel like winning and I should keep stomping as long the game allows me to. Based on our previous encounters, this Graves can't smite 4, well he simply can't outsmite me. In every game there is that sore loser, the one who always push it a bit further than he should. I didn't realize I have a shutdown. On the other hand, LeBlanc didn't realize that I can send her to visit her ancestors if she gets too close. The top laner who lost all hope. Overextended for no reason. If he had Black Cleaver completed, I think we would have caught him. But I am the fastest one alive in this game, except for Lilia. With only bit of armor, I can fully sustain my health from the Baron buff. Udyr is not your rash all-in champion, he is like a boxer, you should always keep the flow under your control. You don't simply go in, you need to go in, smack someone, then run for your life and repeat this process until someone loses it. The only thing I lack with this build is a bit of magic resist, hence I need to be careful from a LeBlanc burst. For some odd reason, our Kaisa is split pushing. Weird and puzzling, yet tilting and repulsive. It seems she had some beef with the support, your typical usual quarrel in the bot side. Since we don't have enough damage to finish the Baron, let's play the long game. With the blue pet, I am speed itself. I just have to dodge any hard CC and tilt the enemy team further. Now that my team are alive, we are back in business. Rushing first item Stride Breaker give you a lot of damage and utility but no defensive stats, and LeBlanc is the type of champion that burst you out of existence. After second thoughts, I might go second item Spirit Visage even against a full ed team. Well, Sustain is in my opinion anti-ad resistance in a sort. Great success, we might have lost a Drake, but we got some kills, and our main goal now is the Baron buff. Once we secure the main objective on the map, we can close the game out of it. Even with bad players, the Baron buff is our insurance in case things went sideways. The magic number is 3000 health points. I don't think there is a champion that can one-shot the Baron buff except for Cho'Gath, I think, at this threshold. Poor Graves, still think that he is the main character. It seems that early game spanking made him lose his sense of jungling. No need to stay, hasta la vista baby. It is important that I keep the Herald buff even if my whole team dies. Now that I think about it, I have been running around for the past 5 minutes non-stop. To be honest, Udyr is made for game like these where you need unlimited stamina to keep the enemy on their toes. I can do everything, and I have a balanced kit around all stats. If you are bad with Udyr, it means you are bad with your decision making. Unlike Volibear, you have only one case to play. It is a hit or miss scenario with that champion. But, with Udyr you are both in a stance of offense and defense, or simply you are just standing doing nothing in some cases. I did back to get my last item. I think Force of Nature is a boring item. But I was trying a new build, and it seems the correct one to pick. This was the only time I got to use teleport in this game. If I had picked it with the proper rune, we might have lost this game. As you can see, the enemy top laner lost hope and we are slowly pushing to our victory. Hee, this flank made me laugh. It looked epic but I didn't feel any sort of threat. If only Renee KTON was with them, they might have won this exchange. I was thinking about going Death's Dance. In this specific game, Graves does a lot of damage, and as you will see now. Even with my lead, I got bombarded. Maybe this is a lesson to never underestimate someone if they play broken champions. This is the last push of this game. My overall opinion about AD Udyr is it is strong but not your always go-to build. The main issue with Udyr is that it is a mobile champion, but an outdated form of mobility, and that is running. You don't need more speed with Udyr, rather consistent DPS with heavy defensive stats. In other words, the last man standing mentality after taking all the hits and dodging all the spells. This is it for today's video. Make sure to subscribe and leave me a comment. Thank you for watching and see you on the next one.